Good morning. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, and today is Paisley's big day. Today is Paisley's swallow study, and we've been patiently waiting on it. We're pretty excited because this is going to answer some questions about bottle feeding and how early we can get that freaking G-tube out. We're on our way to Texas Children now because there's a little traffic. I mean, it's like going towards the medical center, so we might hit some traffic. Here's our little booba. You guys see our matching hats? I mean beanies. So cute. Alright, well, we'll update you guys later. And we just checked in. We have our handy dandy little buzzard, so we're just waiting on it to go off and then we get to go in. I'm excited but nervous, but everything's gonna be okay. So we will tell y'all how it went later. So that awkward moment when we actually had 2 appointments, which my mistake, I thought they were both on the same floor. Turns to find out we were waiting on the wrong appointment. And we're back. So everything went perfectly. Our swallow study went amazing. She can definitely swallow pretty good. We actually did some, it was like a puree. I really don't know what it consisted of. It was like, it smelled like vanilla. But so we went to the x-ray room. They gave her some of it. Well, I gave her some of it with her binky. I dipped in it. And they watched her swallow it, like through the little x-ray. And she was just swallowing it perfectly. And so the, what is she? What is she, the nurse? I don't know. I guess I would call her a nurse. The nurse was so excited. She was like, well, let's give her a little bit of spoonful. So I gave her some and the spoon, and she did freaking amazing. Like, she was swallowing it, she was reaching for it, she loved the spoon. She was so excited. You can tell she liked it. She was doing great with the spoon. So the nurse was super excited about that. We tried doing bottle and she kind of was gagging a little bit, but we think it's just because like she's not used to, she sucks really hard in her wabana, so she's not used to like sucking and something coming down, you know, like a liquid coming out of the pacifier. So she was gagging a little bit, but she was still swallowing correctly. She wasn't aspirating. She wasn't doing anything out of the ordinary. So we're excited. Our ENT doctor gave us the go-ahead to try some purees. Just do a little by little, you know, just a little spoonful here, a spoonful there, and we should be good. I'm excited because
is this just a swallow study? Or you're gonna tell them about the valve too?
Well, right now I'm just gonna tell you about the swallow study because I'm waiting on my hot dogs. But yeah, our swallow study went amazing. My goal now in life is to get her G-tube out. It's always been my goal, but now it's like, okay, we're gonna breathe, sleep, live, everything to get this damn G-tube out. And I'm so excited because she loves it. She loves eating. She was really enjoying it. She was even like reaching out for the spoon. So this is gonna go great, guys. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll tell y'all later because I'm waiting on my hot dog. We're at HEB waiting on my hot dog man to finish my hot dogs. So once we get home and we eat, then I'll let y'all know about the other exciting thing that happened. Hot dog man came through. Another little side note. This is the first time I drive since Paisley comes home, because he usually drives, but since I went and got the hot dogs, he's in the back now. I like this. I missed my car. A lot of firsts today.
She can't drive today, yo.
But I'm driving. So as the excited parents we are, we had to come to Target. It was like a must-have to go. We're looking for a slow flow nipple for her bottles, and then some baby food. I feel like Target was the best place to find it, wasn't it?
Nah, I don't know why she thought that.
Yeah, best place. A little roly-poly-oly. She's just so chill. Little does she know her life is about to change. This is her first Target trip, and she clearly loves long walks down the Target aisles. Living the life.
So,
We have one more exciting thing that happened to us today. Well, to Paisley.
basically, while we were doing the swallow study, the speech pathologist noticed how vocal she is. She may not seem like it, but she's very vocal when she wants to be.
Which is already exciting because trach babies cannot make any sounds just because they're breathing in through the tube and breathing out through the trach also. So nothing goes up to the vocal cords, so they usually don't cry. They're usually just silent babies. So
But she's a whole different case. She does it all. She cries and makes all the sounds that you can think of.
Right.
Her speech pathologist wanted to try what we call a Paisley valve, right? A Paisley valve is basically a valve that we attach to her trach, and it allows air inside, but it doesn't allow air back out like it normally would. So it forces her to use her mouth and nose to exhale. And that's a very good thing because they also call it a speaking valve. It helps them speak. So
because since they're forced to breathe out, their nose and mouth, since they're not breathing out through the trach anymore, they're breathing out through their mouth, it goes past your vocal cords, which causes you to make sounds. So they call it a speaking valve also. This is what we were giving.
show it to the people, baby.
So it's just, I really don't know the science to it, but it allows air in. It just doesn't allow air out.
The clear part is an adapter, Whenever you're placing it on the trach, wherever you place it, it has the same effect. And it has an adapter so you can place it anywhere.
Because she's still on the vent, so kids usually don't also do it when they're on the vent. They usually wait until they get off the vent and then they just have it on the trach just so they can speak. But the pathologist was like super impressed with how vocal she is, so she was like, let's give it a try. Like there's no reason why she won't do great with it. So we actually did a trial. It was so funny because she was literally so excited for Paisley. Like since the swallow study, she was just amazed at how good she can do. She was like, that baby is not a 23-weeker. Like she was super duper impressed. And so she was like, okay, so who's your ENT? And we told her, she was like, okay, so how about you ask him if you can do the trial? And then she was like, she would backtrack and be like, but you're doing too much already with the swallow study. But you should ask him, you should ask him. And so we were like, okay, we actually have an appointment with him like right after the swallow study. So it all works out, we'll ask him. And she was like, okay, cool, perfect, And then little do we know, she shows up at our ENT appointment. Like she walked into the room we were sitting in because she's a speech pathologist, so they work hand in hand with the ENTs because it's like ear, nose, throat doctor. She's speech. It goes hand in hand. So she walks into the room and she's like, here, she gave us some little flyers about therapy and stuff. And the funny part is when we were talking to our ENT doctor, he's like, hey, Kathy wants to talk to y'all after. And we were like, okay. He was like, yeah, she wants to do the trial. And me and Judge started cracking up because we were like, this lady is really pushing for Paisley, which makes us happy because they see what she can do. And so she was pushing and the doctor was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So after our ENT appointment, we actually got to do the trial. They usually start off very like 1 minute, 2 minutes. She's looking at the camera. Just like a couple minutes just to see if she can even tolerate it, because a lot of kids can't. I mean, like, you're already putting pressure on them with the whole, okay, now you can't breathe out your trach. You have to be a big girl and use your nose and mouth. And some kids are like, well, you know, whoa, they don't know to do that because they've never had to do it. Paisley did, of course, amazing. The pathologist was like super impressed. She did it for a whole 10 minutes and Paisley was crying and like, you know, just being her regular self.
And fell asleep too.
And she fell asleep with it, which is a funny thing because, like, you know, she wasn't in distress. She was just like, okay, you want me to breathe through my mouth? I've been doing it. And like, she would just look so chill about it, which was so good to see, because this means we will be working like 10 minutes a day with it on, and then as she tolerates it, we will probably be able to like go 20 minutes a day, you know, 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, and then hopefully she'll start to learn how to do sounds, because right now she doesn't babble, she doesn't do any of that, you know, sounds that 4-month-old adjusted make. She just cries. She doesn't make any sound besides a, you know, a little crying sound. So hopefully with this little cutie, we will be able to hear her babble now. And I am more than excited about that, because that's awesome. I mean, this little girl amazes us every day, and today was just
an amazing day.
Yeah, today the pathologist was just full of great news, and we were so happy. I mean, that just shows you that she's ready to do everything. Like, 2019 is going to be our year, and we're excited to show you guys everything that's in store for us. Things we don't even know about. Like, we weren't even prepared for this. We weren't prepared for this speaking valve. That's usually until they're off the vent. So the fact that they even allowed us to do it now was just, it was good. We're happy. We're happy, guys. So yeah, you hear her crying. She's not supposed to do that when she's on the vent. But anyways, well, that's all for today. We're excited to start all our new things. We did get some baby food, so we want to try that. And I got her a slow nipple flow bottle. So let's see how that works. And if you guys have any like things y'all would like to share, anything that works for you guys, like
if you ever needed a slow flow nipple, we're looking for nipples. Okay, let us know.
That's gross. But yes, we're looking for nipples. So if y'all know anything that will help us, or like if y'all recommend certain baby foods or something that your kid likes, just let us know, because we also need help from you guys. I mean, we don't know what we're doing. We know all the medical stuff. Regular baby stuff, we're like, well, what do we do now? So yeah, just let us know, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed our video for today. This appointment was full of nice surprises. So yeah. Toodles! See y'all next time, guys.